Good afternoon. My name is Darita Davis, and I am a board member with the Big Love Network. We're out here today at East Akron Development Corporation, and we're just doing some interviews around some of the EPA and environmental issues that's going on here in East Akron. Today, I have Dr. Peggy Holmes with me, and just going to ask her to state her name for the record, and then we're going to get into our questions for today. And you are?
I'm Dr. Peggy Holmes, and I serve on the board here with ICANN. I work here in the community with a number of agencies and organizations. Primarily, I represent the faith based church here in the area. I go to Hills Temple, and we're located at 799 South Arlington Street, and also Grandmothers on the Move. So, of course, I have a real concern because I have friends and relatives that live in the area.
Absolutely. So you are committed to this area and this not only this area, the city of Akron, as
Yeah,
well as East Akron. And so,
right.
what brings you here today?
Well, today I'm here meeting with the ICANN community based group, and of course, we were able to go on the tour a couple of weeks ago, and it was very enlightening to see the facility there that we've never been able to get inside of. So
Okay. And then, can you name that facility that we visited that day?
Alterra,
Alterra.
yes,
Yes.
Alterra.
So Alterra is located in East Akron. It is one of the plastic facilities plants here. And they gave us a tour and gave us some real good knowledge about um, what they do in our area and their mission. Um, so knowing that you have people that's in this neighborhood, have they experienced? Because there was a huge explosion. So not only do we have Altair, but we also had a huge explosion September 4th or September 6th, 2024, and so it directly impacted a lot of families that live in the Rosemary apartment buildings around that structure. Have you noticed, or have anyone told you about any changes in their health or well-being since that incident, or just in general with the incinerators that's here on this side of town?
Well, no one has told me about their health,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a real concern because when they realized the depths of the contamination and the slow progress to direct them how to protect themselves, it was alarming to them because they did not realize the depth. All the stores had to throw away all of their vegetables and even their meats. And
Yeah.
so it was a serious situation because even the fast food places were in trouble.
Right. So it was serious.
It was
Yeah,
serious.
you could see smoke for miles,
Right. And
miles away.
the people in there in Rosemary, they were just right in the middle of it.
Right in the middle of it.
And there
Right.
was a very slow process. I don't think they had a plan
Right.
to help the people.
Right. Right. No, that's true. They didn't have a plan. I think they were temporarily evacuated, and then just a few hours later, they
Right.
were
Letting the people go
they
back.
were letting the people go back to their homes.
Right.
And yeah, there were a lot of. We had some conversations with some of those residents, and the trauma.
The trauma, the stress of it,
Hmm.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So, and so what? So obviously we're worried about people's safety.
Hmm.
And so what do you think? What do you think we should be concerned with? What do you think should be some of the next steps?
Well, after the tour, I realized that we should definitely be concerned about whether the safety, if the plant there has in place some things that will minimize the contamination
Mm-hmm.
that is going in the community. We see that smoke stack there and
Mm-hmm.
the smoke coming out of it and the toxics that's being dispersed into the air. And no doubt it's probably getting in the water and other things that people are consuming.
Absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely.
And of course, this area has been contaminated for so
Long,
long
right?
until we begin to feel like a cesspool.
Yeah, and so it's basically somebody had to step up and say, "Hey, we got to do something." So,
Absolutely.
what would healing look like for this community?
Well, I hate to say this, but
Okay.
I think that plant needs to be gone.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I think that would be a step in the right direction, but that's not the only facility that we need to be concerned about
Right.
because this area has been contaminated for a number of years, knowing that Joy Park was a dump
Landfill dump.
landfill,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the Goodyear plant has been here for years, and
Mhm.
uh, General Tire is gone now, and so it's Mohawk, but
Yeah.
those were contributing factors, and
Right.
still we have the other plant there where the explosion occurred.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I think that some type of filter would certainly make a difference. I understand we only have the one site located at East, is it East High School, the
Okay.
alarm
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Yep.
So I think something closer in this residential area over here
Mm-hmm.
would be would help, would be
Okay.
a
All right. Would be a help.
plus.
All right. And just my final question: what gives you hope right now?
Because I think we have some committed people and groups that are not going to just say, this is what we want. We're going to make sure this is what we get. I
Absolutely.
think it will make the difference because until you get some people that are committed, and because I have relatives and friends that live in the area, um, I'm going to work with the committee
Okay.
and see what I can do to make sure that we heighten the awareness of the people in the community so that they know that they have an advocacy out here for them.
All right. All right. All right, y'all. This is Dr. Peggy Holmes giving her thoughts and her feelings about this area, and we just want to say thank you for your commitment to the work that you do.
Thank you so much for the interview.
All right. Thank you.